SpaceX is on the brink of launching the final Starship Block 2 flight, but all eyes are on what comes next, Starship Block 3. This next generation promises to unlock a colossal leap in payload and reliability, thanks mostly to the brand new Raptor 3 engines. But are they really ready for prime time? Recent developments suggest we might not see Block 3 fly as soon as expected. Today, we dive deep into the heart of Starship's future, the Raptor 3 engine, and uncover the secrets, challenges, and breakthroughs that could define the future of spaceflight. The Raptor 3 engine isn't just an upgrade, it's the engine that could reshape space access forever. Both the Starship upper stage and the Super Heavy booster will use these engines, unlike previous versions where different engine iterations were common. Elon Musk has stated that the Raptor 3 doesn't just bring a massive 40-ton boost in payload capacity, pushing fully reusable payloads past 100 tons, but also addresses reliability problems seen in Block 2 flights. This isn't just about raw power, it's about making Starship safer and more dependable for orbital missions. Most Raptor 3 engines are currently undergoing rigorous tests in Texas at SpaceX's McGregor Test Facility, a hub dedicated to rocket engine development. Here, rockets aren't just fired once, they're put through extreme conditions to simulate every real-world scenario, from short ignitions to sustained firings and even testing components until they fail. The horizontal stand tests engines lying on their side, perfect for short bursts, while the vertical stand can execute full-duration burns replicating real launch conditions. But remember, passing these standalone tests is only the first step. After clearing individual engine tests, Raptors must face integrated vehicle tests. That means static fire tests with actual Starship boosters and upper stages. Normally this happens at the Massey stand, capable of firing up to 6 engines for nearly a minute. But here's the catch. The Massey stand was destroyed during the Starship 36 explosion this past June. Right now, SpaceX is rebuilding Massey with upgrades. Meanwhile, static fires for Block 2 ships are done using a temporary adapter on the orbital launch pad. But Block 3 vehicles with Raptor 3 engines will have to wait for the new Massey to be ready before integrated tests can really begin. Almost all Raptor 3 engines spotted so far are sea-level versions, but for the vacuum of space, there's the Raptor vacuum engine, or RVac. It looks similar, but has a much larger nozzle, critical for improving efficiency when there's no atmospheric pressure. However, these vacuum engines face their own challenge called flow separation, where exhaust gases don't properly adhere to the nozzle walls, causing damaging vibrations. To combat this, SpaceX reinforces the nozzle with a bracing ring, a neat trick also employed in the shuttle main engines. Given their similarity to sea-level Raptors, SpaceX is expected to advance the RVac's readiness quickly, but ground testing remains essential. Testing these vacuum engines thoroughly is pivotal for Starship Block 3's ambitious orbital mission. Now let's explore why the Raptor 3 takes so long to perfect, starting with the sophisticated full-flow staged combustion cycle, one of the most complex engine cycles ever developed. In short, to ignite the engine, the turbines powering the fuel pumps need to spin, but they're powered by gas generated from burning fuel, which requires the pumps to work. It's a cycle that would never start itself without help. SpaceX uses inert gas to spin-start the turbines, getting everything moving before fuel and oxidizer flow in to ignite the preburners. The precision here is breathtaking. Even milliseconds differences can cause catastrophic failure. Yet SpaceX achieves engine start in about 1 second, a remarkable feat. Each new Raptor generation is a major redesign rather than a simple tweak. Raptor 3 integrates parts, simplifies systems, and introduces sophisticated new cooling methods while removing unnecessary components. This overhaul boosts both performance and reliability, exactly what Block 3 needs to move Starship closer to orbit. Sure, test failures happen along the way, but each test brings us closer to a breakthrough engine that will profoundly elevate the Starship system. At Starbase, work isn't just about engines. Take Booster 18.3, a test tank validating the new hot staging ring design. Inspired by older Russian rockets, the truss-style staging ring holds the upper stage without needing to be jettisoned during flight, reducing complexity and improving reusability. In this redesign, the grid fins have moved from the inner stage to the methane tank section of the booster. Though reduced from 4 to 3 fins, each has grown about 50% in size, arranged in a T-shape to provide stronger aerodynamic control during descent. SpaceX's launch infrastructure mirrors their vehicle ambitions. Pad 2 is nearing completion and includes major upgrades, such as a more powerful deluge system to suppress heat and sound during liftoff. Unlike Pad 1's plate water release, Pad 2 distributes water from multiple points, including the flame bucket hounds and launch mount. Pad's B orbital launch mount features a dedicated flame trench, dramatically reducing thermal stress on the pad, decreasing maintenance and speeding up launch turnaround. Combined with testing of the launch tower and other infrastructure, Pad 2 is set to support Block 3's ambitious timeline. With the Massey test stand under reconstruction and Booster 18 structural tests ongoing, hope remains strong for a Block 3 test flight before the end of the year, targeting an orbital attempt in early 2026. If SpaceX can integrate Raptor 3, hot staging, and the new pad successfully, this flight could be a historic milestone. In parallel, NASA and Sierra Space have adjusted plans for the Dream Chaser spaceplane. The free flight demonstration now targets late 2026, with NASA reducing resupply commitments to the ISS but supporting commercial space station development. Dream Chaser represents another exciting chapter in reusable spacecraft, complementing Starship's heavy lift focus with versatile, flexible missions. SpaceX's Starship Block 3 and the powerful Raptor 3 engine are shaping the next era of spaceflight, blending ingenuity, resilience, and ambition. The coming months will show if SpaceX can turn this promise into reality. For the latest updates and deep dives, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you excited for Block 3 or skeptical about the challenges ahead? Thanks for watching.